Wednesday, the 4th of February on Business with me, Sunanda Jayaseelan. On to Earnings Edge, FMCG major Britannia clocking a robust third quarter. Profits rising nearly 35% to come in at 137 crores. Revenues jumping nearly 4%. I'm being joined by Varun, the managing director at Britannia, to discuss how the quarter has been and what you're watching out for going forward. Varun, appreciate your time. Let's start by talking about that growth and profits that you've seen. Give us an indication of what has led to that.
So the base reason is we've continued the momentum on top line. So if you look at our top line growth, we've grown 14%. Two-thirds of that has come from volumes and one-third has come from pricing and mix. Our volume growths have been skewed towards the premium portfolio, which helps drive profitability. The commodity prices have been fairly benign. Commodity inflation this quarter has been about 5%. We were, obviously delighted with that number because we haven't seen that kind of low commodity inflation for many quarters. But more than that, I think what's paying off really is all the efforts that have gone into building a very strong foundation for the company. Our building blocks were very clear. We wanted to grow revenues faster than the market by having a very strong distribution system, which meant having a width of distribution in rural areas and depth of distribution in the urban areas. We wanted to consolidate our brands and have spends behind 5 pillar brands. We've been able to do both of those. Second, we wanted to make sure that our costs were in control, and I must say that our structural costs are looking very good. We've been able to control our fixed costs, and if you were to look at our people cost in the overheads column, you will see that the overall growth is only 4% if you reduce the one-time spend, which is on a VRS in our Delhi factory. And we've got our efficiencies into our plants and productivity happening, etc. So that's also helping us provide the kind of profits that we've got. So the highlight really has been that we've crossed the 2,000 crore mark in a quarter for the first time, and we hope to grow from strength to strength from here.
Varun, if you're saying skewed towards the premium portfolio in terms of growth, which products and brands have shown traction?
Yeah, so it's a premium portfolio. Good Day has grown very well. Good Day, Marie, Milk Bikis. These are the products which have grown extremely well. And these are reasonably profitable products. We have a very small play in the value segment. So that helps because that segment doesn't have the kind of profitability that the other segments have. So that's where we are at.
Okay, but will you continue passing on raw material cost benefits to consumers, or maybe partly withhold that going forward?
No, so the point is that the market growths have been very low, right? Last quarter, the revenue growths in the biscuit market has only been 5%. Volume growths has been just over 1%. So, that to that extent, it's important to drive the market and to make sure that the market perks up and, the consumers start to consume a little more of the overall industry, which is biscuits. To do that, what we have done, we have shared the benefits with the consumers. In fact, we've returned whatever we've got in some of our brands to the consumers. And these brands are the biggest brands for us. So in Marie, in Good Day, as well as Milk Bikis, we've given more grammages in pack to the consumers. And hopefully these kind of activities will help us revive the market and get the volume and revenue growths in the industry to go up.
The rural market, tier 2 towns essentially, Varun, have managed to hold out for you. What has that been like in Q3?
Market is almost at the same level as the urban market, which is a surprise. because the hope was that with the agricultural economy growing and the aspirations in the rural population, the rural market will grow much faster than the urban market. But that's an overall factor of stirring up the demand. Frankly, the consumer optimism hasn't translated into consumption, and that unfortunately is a little bit of a headwind on the industry. We are hoping that all that the new government is saying and doing will start to translate into consumers, obviously picking up more of these day-to-day products with the demand going up. So we are hoping that will happen in the coming quarters.
Before we let you go, Varun, a quick outlook in terms of volume and profit for FY16.
Won't give you a future forecast, but certainly our endeavor will be to continue the momentum.
All right, we wish you all the best for that. That was, of course, Varun Berry of Britannia talking us through the numbers for the company. Coming up on the other side in business, will Bharti Airtel dial the right number in Q3? A detailed check on what the street's watching for on the other side.